All right. I did it. I put everything together. It's time to do this in the race wheel now. Provided everything works. Real quick, couple pieces of housekeeping. Right there are the new gloves. They're still in the bag, so I haven't used them yet. I'll probably switch to them at some point. I remember correctly, these are also large. Yep, large XL. So they're the same size, so they should be basically... Everything about these should be the same, except my old ones are blue and these ones are red. So I picked that up at Anime NYC. If you guys haven't seen any of our content from Anime NYC, feel free to go check that out. Go hit the Blue Protocol video. That one is doing gangbusters for us. I don't think we've ever hit 100 the day that a event interview video came out, so that's pretty tight. But yeah, let's do some more JDM today. I have a little bit of music going on the side. If you guys feel like joining me, you could put on your own music at, you know, wherever you watch this thing. But I'm going to leave that optional. Perfect. Okay, I think I set everything up. I hope to God that the wheel is okay. We're not asking for good, we're asking for just okay. Okay, so it's the issue I gotta fix. Which I don't really know how to fix this. I don't remember how I used to fix this. Custom binding. See, maybe this works. All right. Kugla. Kugla, how are you going? How you going, man? How are you going, man? Do I sound tired or what? Okay, I think we're good. Oh God, we're not good. Uh, let's just get out of the garage first. It fixed itself for now, so I'm wondering if it's actually good just because I left the garage or if we're not good. Yeah, let me do a couple of checkpoint is the marker is right here for the mission, but let me just do a couple of drifty drifts or something. Just make sure that we're good. Oh, game sound. I'm like, wait a minute, this sounds really slow. Really quiet. Did PT today, nice. Hey, PT is pretty dope. We respect PT on the stream. How did you get to play PT? I know you don't have a PS4. Ah, fuck. And I know that there's no way that they eventually did an official release on that. Okay, just gonna have to do a lot of learning here. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it was gonna be like this. It was gonna be like this. Just for now. Just for now. Let me turn off traffic. I'll keep it easier for myself. Traffic. Oh. Oh, okay, cool. There we go. That should help. Put a traffic back on later. Oh, I couldn't believe I wasn't able to go through that. Damn. See, Paul, I knew you watched Initial D. This guy, he's such a scamp. Yeah, we're gonna have to. I think downhill is a good place to start. Dude, I am gonna need so much work. Doing this on controller is. Doing this on controller is like night and day here. Also, I haven't used my race wheel in a while either, so damn. Okay, a little better, a little better. I knew I had it in there somewhere. I got that dog in me. Okay. Yeah, I watched it. I think after you got me the t-shirt, I was like, well, shit, I guess I have to now. I watched the first season of the original. Nice. Kugla's actually in here. Kugla's in here, and we watched... I think we watched all the way through season 1. And we didn't pick it up after that because we started to watch other anime, but... Yeah, we did all of season 1, and it was all... I love watch partying Initial D, because it's such a ridiculous anime. Ah, fuck. Kugla coming in with the first. We got 2 firsts. We got a dual first. Yeah, see, coming to these kind of mountain passes is going to be really hard now. I'm just not there yet. Probably needed to kill the speed there a little more. Probably need to actually use my brake. What? Paul, do you have to use your brake while you're drifting? Have you ever heard of... Have you ever heard of this a thing before? Oh, man. I'm already sweating like a pig. Holy crap. Oh yeah, I could just get back on the road with the button. But yeah, I'm in no shape. I am in no shape to like start doing this stuff again. Yeah. Damn. If anyone was here on Tuesday, this is exactly why I can't, like, as silly as it looked to like snake left, right, when I was using the controller. Like, this is exactly why I can't do that with race wheel. It just takes so much energy and effort. Wonder if the steering wheel is maybe a little too sensitive. Because I don't typically get this with other race sim drift games. So I might need to tweak something, but I will like go to counter steer and it doesn't matter, the car's already turning in the other direction. See, like right there, it already wants to peek to the right. It's like, damn it. Did I say go to the opposite side? Maybe it's the car? Could be the car. Maybe I just don't have this one up to code yet for this type of deal. Can I go through this? Oh snap, I can. Yo, secret technique. Totally just pass through someone's lawn. Yeah, I can't really control the counter. The car just going in the opposite direction because it feels like it. Maybe too much steering? Trying to use the clutch a little bit to save my, trying to use the clutch a little bit to save myself from oversteering. But I'm just noticing that it, like, tends to cause me to go in the other direction. There's a nice sounding exhaust. Yeah, it feels like the only thing I could really do to initiate a drift in this car, unless I'm going really fast, is to just use the handbrake, which that's not good. So something's up. It's the car, it's the game settings, if it's my sloppy technique. Shit. I didn't have any problems skidding there. I also realized that I should definitely do more VR streams. Because it's like, this is way more setup than the VR setup is, for sure. I mean, I don't like that once I'm in the VR, I can't see all of my controls. Yeah, I have no monitor and stuff. But at least with the VR, it takes a lot less time to set up. Okay, if anything, I'll switch to the 8.6 in a second. That's my most powerful car anyway. The counter steering just doesn't work like I expect it to, and it's confusing to me. There we go. Fast driving triggered a little camera. Excuse me, did I belch? Whoops. Nope, not quite. So I think I could kind of use the clutch a little bit. I think yeah, that time I used no handbrake. But it's just, I have way more control with the handbrake. I should get a camera for my feet. You guys can see my inputs, because this game has input for, you can see the input of the handbrake on the speedometer on the attack, but you can't see input for throttle, brake, clutch. You're just gonna have to believe me that I'm doing the right thing, or I think I am at least. It's not just that it's a workout. It is me being out of shape, one. Me being a fat sack of crap that I'm turning into. But it's also, it's just really hot in my room. I think I gotta turn the AC on. Well, yeah, you feel on the depress. Yeah, I feel you on that. Depressingly out of shape. Yeah, let's just go IRL drifting. Obviously, it works. It's a good workout. You and me, Paul. Get your Sylvia. I'll get my 8.6. And we'll have a ball. I gotta find some spot that has no obstacles, or less of them. Okay. I'm also just like already sore. I haven't done this in so long, I forgot how much force is behind these wheels. The game gave me credit for it, but that didn't quite drift like I needed it to. I'm one and all. It's the one-man takeover. We're taking over Guntama. Case the guardrail. That was my fault because I just shifted down when I shouldn't have. I have to take like regular breaks for this. I think if by the end of this I can't get very far. Like if I can't really get the hang of this enough, maybe I'll just switch the controller anyway. Just to kind of get a little bit of progress. Damn it. Okay, a straight line. I could do that. Oh god, a turn. Damn. Totaled. Okay, let's try a different car. Perfect. I just so happened to find myself at a sushi delivery mission. Let me try that. Oh, man. Well, I'm gonna have to change this shirt, like, immediately. My hat. Whew. Yeah, I need to turn the AC on. If I have a goddamn heart attack. Heart attack. If anyone remembers the what, they weren't the Forget It Buddies, they were the super fans, the Chicago super fans. That was a really funny SNL bit. Oh, I'm melting. Okay. Deliver sushi in the best style possible. I quite like drifting that Sylvia. Have they improved the steering wheel input? I hear it was an issue back on launch. Yeah, I mean, it feels pretty much the same to me as it did when the game launched. It's definitely improved from when this was the demo, Rise of the Scorpion. But the problem is I don't really play it regularly enough to really be able to say. But that is a nice Sylvia for sure. Spent too much time on this game in controller mode, and now I lack the skill. I was like kind of getting the hang of it the last time I played this on wheel. I feel like I have to let go of the power. I have to let go of the gas super early, because if I'm still in the gas and the car suddenly is like, oh, now I'm going the opposite direction, I'm fucked. Like, completely. I'm glad that when I was doing this Tuesday, Paul reminded me of the principle that with drifting, you're really steering with the gas, not so much with your wheel. So I'm trying to stay mindful of my throttle. I don't know what's coming up here. I don't remember. Damn. Yeah, I kind of messed that up. But I didn't hit it. That's the most important part. We're delivering sushi after all. Okay, next. I think the only thing I'm going to be able to do is these sushi missions and without traffic for the time being. But yeah, I'll change it back to the 8.6. I'm also going the wrong way, but it doesn't matter because there's no traffic. What am I talking about? I'm an American. I'm going the correct way. Everyone else was going the wrong way. Why are the arrows painted on the wrong side of the street? Oops, I guess we'll go this way. Boy, this game sure does look nice. Ooh, that's so tight. That was so tight. Why does Japan have to have, like, the most narrow alleyways everywhere? Whoa! What in the fuck? Okay. Don't do that. Definitely not that. Negotiate which gear is better suited for a specific turn. Yeah, that's true too. I was like kind of thinking to myself, like, I just got the handbrake. That's like the most recent piece of equipment I got for my sim. Maybe the handbrake is like a little bit of a benefit, but also like a blessing, but a curse, you know? Oh no, I went backwards. Wait, that wasn't it. Whatever. I should be able to make it because there's no traffic, but I gotta haul ass. And not hit the sushi, no! Not fall out of the game world. But yeah, so like I just got the handbrake. Maybe I'm just relying on it too much. Maybe I'm relying on it too much, and maybe it causes some issues that I'm just not aware of. You know, because I kind of started learning this thing on Assetto Corsa first. I started to learn to drift on Assetto Corsa, and there like made sense to me. But with JDM, I still haven't really figured out drifting with the handbrake just yet, or certain other things. Taking a little shortcut. As is usually the case, if it's wide, if the road is really wide, it's certainly a lot easier to drift. And man, I said this before, but I feel like they've added some areas to the game world. That's what it feels like to me. I might be wrong. But there's definitely a lot of spots that I like haven't visited yet. Now, if I was smart, I wouldn't be drifting. Because everyone knows drifting is slower. Gripping is faster. Ah, damn it. Fuck. I can still make it despite that blunder. On time, it looks like. I said I wasn't gonna drift. Whew. Made it with plenty of time to spare. God, I can't believe I made that. Nah, it's still the same. All they did was add the landmark system for some quick vehicle proficiency. Oh, I see, like more spots. Yeah, because Tuesday was the first time that I got to play this in a while. And I'm just driving around some parts, and I thought to myself, like, damn, I don't think I've been here before. Like, what is this? Alright, I'm gonna change it back to the 8.6 real quick. I might have an easier time with that one. Because it's kind of lighter. I feel like the Sylvia might swing more. I might be dealing with those unwanted swings. Also, I know that there's a Gundam in this, so I wore my Gundam shirt. There's nothing to do with the fact that I'm starting to get in, like, to watching Gundam and stuff now. Alright. Find the nearest garage. Or any garage. Excuse me. I think I'm gonna go here. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go here. It has a ton of torque, so yeah, it takes some fine-tuning. You can even crank up the final drive and still drift like there's no tomorrow. That's awesome. Yeah, I just got the Sylvia. I've like most of the mods, I think, that are available. So I'm not there yet, but soon. Oh, excuse me, I'm dying over here. But that's like one of the best Sylvias for drifting. The world's best drifter, like competitive drifter, is it's actually this Polish guy, and he uses a Sylvia too. That's the very same one. But yeah, they just look so nice. And I thought it looked good before, and then I started to mess around with some of the visual mods too. Like the different taillights and stuff. I haven't done much with this 8.6 in terms of visuals. But this one is like fully equipped. Yeah, I think I'll be better with this car. I really just need to go back to the drift school. That's like the best place to figure things out. But also a circuit, not a bad idea. Especially since I already kind of warmed up with the what is it? The Sylvia. Try some drift challenges. This one looks good. Oh, you can use preset car. I didn't know that. I didn't know you could just jump into someone else's car. I wonder what they have. Anyway. So this is just a solo race. All just for points. Yeah, I have way... I mean, I messed it up towards the end there, but I have way more control over this than the Sylvia, so this is probably tuning then. Tuning or weight? So, Pie Man, when you're in the middle of a drift, do you ever feel like pressing on the gas, the clutch suddenly kind of like strains your car out? Because that's kind of what I've been noticing and I've been struggling a lot with. Like, usually I could use the clutch to sort of throw power to the back wheel and extend the drift a little bit, like if I was doing Assetto Corsa, but I've noticed that here, it really just kind of like realigns me to go forward again and kills the drift like completely. So, yeah. Let me get out of here. I don't know why I'm doing this. I should do, what is it? Free racing. I'm told that is part of the reason there are complaints with wheel. It tries to reverse back to the center, while ACC, you have full control of the steering wheel. Yeah, that's probably what it is. Now that you mention it. Because that means it's not just me. Ooh. All these preset cars. That's fine. There's no point, for me, there's no point of learning a different car. I gotta get used to my own. But yeah, I mean, it's good to hear that it's not just me. Because it just doesn't feel it doesn't feel normal to what I've learned to drifting so far, which, again, for what it's worth, I don't have that much drift experience. But I feel better with this 8.6 at least. Yeah, see, it really likes to return to the center. And then suddenly your car is just shifting backwards. I'm even seeing a little bit of it here. Oh, too much out. Huffing and puffing. Just like Paul said, I am I'm definitely not used to this anymore. Like, I'm kind of afraid to, like, hurt myself a little bit, like, mess up my wrist, because if I try to correct that return to center, if I'm that fast, I might, like, kind of bend it, twist it a little bit. Alright, I'm ready. We're ready to continue with the story. No, I don't think so yet. I think... Let me get to, like, 10 minutes. Just a couple of... Damn. We get to, like, 10 minutes, just a couple of laps. I'm gonna take a very short break. But then we'll be back. I like this track because I can usually keep stuff off the wall. I like it a lot more than mountain passes in cities. It's not that close proximity to hitting something. But still gotta work on some stuff. This game has been a lot of fun. There really is nothing else like it. Damn, I couldn't grab the handbrake in time. Am I winning? Oh yeah, you see that? You see that clock up there? The further that gets away from zero, the more I'm winning. Damn. That was kind of an ugly one. It was nice for a second, but it was kind of ugly afterwards. Damn. Bonesy, how you doing? How has Super Robot Wars been treating you? His drift is still going. Yeah. It's okay, we're not carrying sushi, so it doesn't matter. I was wondering if I could take that sign out. Tired. I haven't been playing quite as much. Haven't played anything yet today. I got you. Well, hopefully get to do it soon. I might kind of put the game a little bit on pause. Just because I got some other stuff going on, but it's been fun. I would say it's probably not a great game if you have, like, maybe 30 minutes to game and then you gotta go do something. You know, it's like... There's so much dialogue. There's so much cutscenes in that you're gonna end up getting... You're gonna end up getting a session where you do, like, one fight, and the majority of it is just looking at cutscenes that you have to read. Have you figured out that shift? Oh, man. Dude, you gotta look up. Look at Pieman's comment. Oh, I thought I heard something in the game. You gotta look at Pieman's comment, because I asked about that situation where the clutch kind of recenters the car. And it looks like it's something that people have mentioned. But yeah, I switched off. I did a little bit better with the sushi delivery car, funny enough. Usually I'm not the best with that one. That would have been nice if I meant to do that, and if I did it right. Yeah, and then I switched to the 8.6, and now I'm just doing kind of some practice laps. I might need to do another 10 minutes in this. Kind of feels like it. Oops. When you want to grab the handbrake, but instead you pull the e-brake. I mean, you want to grab the e-brake, but instead you pull your sequential shifter. Damn. I'm on control, but I can't help. Oh, but I can't help but be curious. Ain't exactly fun if people aren't having fun. Yeah. I got you. I mean... I would say on controller, this game is really the funnest. Like, sit down and just have fun. But after a while, it doesn't really feel gratifying anymore, because you're... It really is the easiest. All of this drifting that I'm doing, all this work that it takes to do one tiny drift, it's like nothing on a controller. You could do 10 times this with a controller in, like, you know, a tenth of the work. So I definitely see it as valid, and I think most people will probably just want to play it. But, like, I got this game because I had to play it on the sim. I'm a race sim guy. I gotta try my hand at this, you know. And again, I'm always curious to hear kind of what other people's experiences like with this. It seems to have pretty good feedback, actually, of this game. From what I've noticed from other people online. I want to hit that barrier, so it's not just sitting there. I'm gonna need someone like off camera to just like put like a sponge on my forehead. This is like, this environment that I'm doing this in is like surgery right now. Interesting. I wonder what I could have done to save that. Hmm? It's odd. It wouldn't let me do the back to track. That time I didn't do anything. No handbrake, no clutch, just kind of gas. I just couldn't really control keeping it the way it was. That would have been nice though. That's something to aim for, I think. Yeah, well, I finally got that barrier off. Man, doing a drift like all the way up that along the rumble strip would be awesome. All right, on that note, let me get out of here. Let me see. Like, what did Paul say? That's censored from the chat. Oh man, well, I don't think I'm ready for like an actual race, but I don't really know what else to do, so let's, like, it's probably better to do something that I can lose at still. There's me see how long it's gonna take. 8 minutes. All right, that's not bad. That should get me kind of acclimated a little bit to the roads. Oh man, I meant to shift down there. I don't know why I shifted up. Wait a minute. Oh, I'm like, am I just going? I can just go there. I don't have to go all the way to that side. Wait, no, sorry. I was doing a... My bad. I was doing a regular mission, not the sushi delivery. I'm like, I didn't realize it just had it right there. Sorry, it is the heat getting to me. Oh, that's cool. I wish it would tell you what the part is, though. Damn, that was something. That was a fish, and it got away. Yeah, I wish that they told you the part, so I knew what I was in for, and I knew which car to take to the shop. But I could check it out next time. I'm assuming since I'm using this one, it's this car? Maybe? Hi man, by chance, do you know what the max level is for cars? Because this one is at 30. I see my reputation is at 28. I don't feel like it's moved from 30. I feel like it might be kind of maxed out. BRB lurk. Alright, dude, no worries. I'll try to remember to tell you if something crazy happens. Wow, that car just speed totally killed. Just by going down to first. Which also, I will be coming back to iRacing too. Not today though. But iRacing has they got a NASCAR event coming up. I want to participate in that special event race. They also have a MX-5. That's the Mazda series race. I think that one's in October. So those are like the next two. And then in November they got Suzuka. I don't know if I would be participating or not. 30 for both. Proficiency comes up faster, but it's individual per vehicle. Reputation also 30, but that one carries for the character. Okay, so I'm maxed on this car. And meanwhile, I still have 2 levels to go with the character. Get neck and neck with Hattori on the track to complete the event. That doesn't seem likely. Progress. So squirrely after a drift, usually. So they didn't give us a manga strip for this chapter. I'm not sure what the context of trying to catch up to the guy and get neck and neck is. Uh-oh. I hear the death clock. Jeez, I was in 5? Why am I in 5? Oh, man. I missed him completely. Getaway failed. I found that particular mission annoying. Also, you had your manga after you completed the last one. They sabotaged your car while you were in the can. Gotcha. Yeah, okay. Fair point. This fan feels really nice on my back. I'm glad that the back of my chair is, like, aired out. Alright. I can see this one's gonna be a problem. Accelerate smoothly to maintain a drift angle without losing speed. Yeah, I usually just punch it all the way to the floor and hold it. And that carries me, but then there's like a dead point where it stops. When I do a little bit of like, you know, pretend there's an egg under the throttle, it doesn't always go well. Okay, we're gonna try not to drift here. I know, tall order. The problem is with these hairpins, I like absolutely want to drift because I love... This is probably my favorite part of the map is these hairpins. Or I guess maybe they're not exactly hairpins. Ah, damn, I hit the rock. I wonder if I could have made it. I wonder if I could have made it. Probably not. Maybe I should switch to the Sylvia for this one. Sorry, I'm whistling because I'm actually listening to music. Yeah, I'm listening to music on my own because this is too good to play without music, but obviously for the stream, I'm not going to hold it in. I think they said that it's not safe to stream the soundtrack here, like just to be on the safe side to take out the music. But yeah, maybe try it with the Sylvia, but set your final gear ratio to something somewhat higher to favor top speed instead of accelerating the spin out as much, like 3.6 or something. Okay. Hey, if you can guide me through that, because I don't know shit about that stuff. Let's try it. So garage is right here. Wait, where's the mission? Oh, there it is. Where is the... Oh, it's right there. So let me go back to the garage. We'll pop open the Sylvia. I actually really like this. I was getting tired of seeing the same screenshots in the loading screen, so it's nice to see like something a little bit different. You know, I could also use the Rise of the Scorpion Z, because that card doesn't really feel like it spins out very well or very much. It would also be ironic considering you're going after the Scorpion. Yeah, I know. Yeah, like I don't want to do a sequence break here. All right, we're going to change it to the Sylvia. It's my only 3 cars. So what did you say? Maybe try to, but set your final gear ratio to something somewhat high to favor top speed instead of accelerating. All right. We should be able to do that here, right? Like, there's no reason we can't. But the question is, do I have the... Yeah, I think I have everything. Or I don't know. Intake, exhaust internals. That's not it. It's gonna be the powertrain. Differential. No. This. There we go. Fully adjustable gearbox. Able to maintain something on a ballpark of 320 plus kilometers per hour. Yeah, it's a nice nice car. Turbocharger air pressure. It's the overall output at all RPMs. Rev limiter. The engine's max torque. Final gear ratio. Am I really gonna get to 6th though? And it provides higher max speed. Alright, well, whatever. It was 7.77, so let's put it to max. Should I drop down any of the others? It's already at that point. Oh, okay. So just leave it the way it was? Oh yeah, the tires. I forgot about the tires. Pressure. Deceleration, acceleration. Additional front axle weight. Additional rear axle weight. Final drive is the first one. The only one I tend to mess with. Oh, you mean the first one. Okay. Sorry, you said final, so I was like... Oh, that means the last one. Because I'm like, yeah, we're not really gonna need 6th. So final drive... Oh, Jesus, it's right there. Adjusting the final drive ratio affects acceleration speed by altering all gear ratios in your gearbox. Choosing the right ratio depends on your engine's power output and torque. Alright, let's max it out, I guess. I also want to look at the tires for a second. It's good that they give you hints. They should tell you... They should tell you, like, what the effect of lowering or increasing the pressure is. That's important, because I know when I talk to Paul, this also affects, like, drifting and grip. Alright, well... Let me try this. Brake balance. Front and rear. Changing brake balance between front and rear. Because I know when you go into iRacing, they give you, like, a paragraph of info for each one. Final drive is acceleration focused. How many times it rotates the piston per second? Okay. Then it sounds like we're good. I put it on custom now. In fact, hold on. Let me do grip preset and then customize it for... Oh, final drive. Okay, so it's already maxed out. Okay, cool. Drift with final drive to the max. And then I think we're okay. Because again, we're not trying to spin out here. Oh, man. Okay, cool. So it's just out to the right. Hey, George C, thank you for the good luck. If you saw that last mission, you're gonna know that we're gonna need it. Oh, it definitely feels more grippy. Grip it and rip it. Or rip and tear. Rip and dip. So the problem with this mission is that the guy is way ahead of you, and it's such a short track. And then the hairpins come in, and it's like, I'm not going to get that much speed on the hairpins on him, so gotta catch up to the guy. Now, it says in there that you gotta, like, get side by side to finish or something. I mean, is it good enough to just pass him? I don't see why. I don't see how Nekaneko Hattori on the track to complete the event. So I guess it sounds like it's just catch up to him. Probably finish first. Or at least catch up. Well, it looks like I will get to 6. Look at that. Now, how should I take these corners? Because obviously drifting is slow. But how to take them as fast as possible? You know, I could just play this like a video game. I could Ross Chastain it. I'm gonna Ross Chastain it. Oh, a video game move! I think in the long run, though, it does slow me down a little bit. Yeah, it does slow me down quite a bit, I think. Oh, fuck. Let me take that from the top. And in case anyone doesn't know, Ross Chastain in the NASCAR Cup Series, he was about to get bumped off because of the way the playoff works, and he had to pass a couple more cars right before the end of the race, and he just drove into the wall in Martinsville, and he drove all the way around it, and it was kind of like a crazy thing. It was so crazy that they banned it. No one's allowed to do that now. He's the only one. God, gears 1 through 5 are like non-existent. There's like no such thing as gears 1 through 5. Oops. Too much downshifting caused me to oversteer a little bit. It was not my intention. Ah, fuck. Also not my intention. This is gonna take this is gonna take a couple tries for sure. But I think I could do it with this setup. Just gotta be really careful on the those consecutive turns. If it's not a hairpin, if it's not like this, if it's a little bit wider, what kind of turn is that? What's the name for that? Okay, I might as well just start in 3. Also, I do have Nas. This is something that I forgot until this moment. It would have helped me for sure. Let me just stay in 4. Actually, let me do 3 here. Ah, okay. I think if I use the nitrous at the beginning, get like a really good middle section, and then use a nitrous at the end, I could probably catch up to him. Seems kind of BS that the AI starts at the tunnel. Yeah, so it's like a story thing. You're trying to catch up to him. It would be more doable if there was just more track, but there ain't. You have almost no top speed to use the nitrous. Then maybe use it to do that Ross Chastain thing I was talking about. I think Paul would love this, by the way. This is very like Gran Turismo Trials. Just use nitrous like every 5 seconds. At least I see him now. Yes. Okay, I hope that counts. Oh, man. Things like a loose-ish suspension, low-pressure tires some, but not much camber and low steering angle tend to favor grip builds. I will keep that in mind. I actually, I'm gonna write that down. I'm gonna make a note of that. Ah, damn it. See, I like when people come in and give good advice. Oops. Pin until I turn it off. Yeah. Sorry, this is the only way I know how to save stuff, but yeah. Yeah, I like when people come in and give good advice, because I don't always know what to do in these scenarios. Or AWD vehicle like an Evo or a Skyline when you can afford it. Yeah, man. Take a look at this. Also, what's up, Hans? Welcome. Hans coming in on the second stream. Whew. That's right. We're doing YouTube too. All right. That was cool. I'm gonna say this right now, Paul. I think you would have loved that. Hey, Pie Man, thank you for the follow, man. Appreciate it. But yeah, Paul, I think you would love that. It reminded me a little bit of the Jeep challenge, like a tiny bit from Gran Turismo. Just trying to do what we can to get stuff going here. There's a little bit of story. I'm gonna take a really quick break. I need to decompress for a second, so I will be right back. Alright, I'm back. Okay, quick refresh. Back in the game. Back in the saddle. So now I could do another mission. Get my music on. It just feels like such a crime to play this without some nice Eurobeat, so to kind of go with the stream, well, I'm playing Eurobeat. Right. All right. Get out of my head. And now, since I did all that, just lurking while working out. Nice. In a sense, I'm kind of working out here too. But thank you for stopping by. The new gloves. I got these at Anime NYC from Good Smile. It's gonna be nice because they're dry, so I get a break from the heat, but also I get to break these in a little bit now too. Mood Downer, welcome back. Welcome back, Bonesy. Bonesy convinced me to pick up Super Robot Wars Y, which just came out recently. I definitely like it. But yeah. Anyway, real quick. Also thank you, Hans. Real quick. I think what I'm gonna do is, yeah, the Sylvia, I'll keep it grip style. So if I have some kind of chase type race, that's what we'll do. For any drifting, I'll just keep it with the A6. So I don't know if I'm gonna have to do drift or grip, so I'll just be on the safe side. I'll switch to the 8.6 here. And for anyone that's curious, this is the car that we were chasing. After you finish all the Rise of the Scorpion missions, it ends up yeah, it's this. You get to unlock the car, which is awesome. But this is my drift mobile. I'm gonna pop out of this real quick. And yeah, so far most of the missions have just been drift stuff. So I'm assuming that we're gonna get more drifting. But yeah. Yeah, I really like these gloves. Like, if I see them in, like, another color, I'll probably just get that, too. Because these gloves are fantastic. And the funny thing is, I'm like, oh, well, I bet that they're not even good for, like, racing. They're, like, decent. At least from what I can tell. I don't have, like, a... I don't have, like, a point of reference where I could say, like, oh, well, you know... I've used a lot of racing sim gloves, so I know. But compared to actual racing gloves that I've bought and regular gloves that I've tried, these are my favorite. So yeah, Good Smile Racing. Go check them out. We're not sponsored. This feels so much slower than the Sylvia now. The Sylvia is just like this beast that's like... You're changing gears every 5 seconds. And now I'm driving this sushi delivery mobile. I just ended up a lousy delivery boy. When is Leela gonna go out with me? By the way, Futurama, best show. It's like the best show. Mash is sponsored by Life Alert. Hey, if I fall over on this stream, I'm gonna need some Life Alert. I've been having some ventilation issues. Oh, right. I knew I'd forget when I came back. I turned my fan on. Ah, that's so nice. I have a fan right behind me that goes right to my back because the chair has like a bit of a net. Impress. Oh, we're doing another Impress mission. Get to Daikatsu in less than 560 seconds. Cool. So Impress basically just means you get a bunch of points drifting. And this one is also timed. Because I guess they love each other, but only if they could get to the beach at a specific fast enough. Like if you can't get there in 560 seconds, the date just isn't worth it anymore. Ah, damn. Okay, so this is now a key difference between playing on controller and playing on wheel. Like I said, it's just really hard to maintain super long combo drifts. What do we got? Like 8 minutes left. 10% of the way through, and I only have 1,000 points. If I was using controller, if I was playing this on controller, I'd pretty much drift the whole way through, and I could get tons of points easily. And now that's kind of spoiled me because now that I have to do it the wheel style, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do this. We'll have to see. It's about 5k points per 10% is what it wants. Yeah. Yeah. No. Ah, damn. If I turn backwards, it kills the multiplier. Also, if I hit the wall, it did that too. They're gonna make me work for this one. Yeah, this is nuts. Good thing I had the traffic off. Yeah, that's 10. 10 is good. Okay, well that time I guess I didn't get hit. Look, sometimes you need to bounce off the guardrail to extend your grip, drift. And it's all good. This is the truth. Damn. It's a shame they don't give bonus points for 180 drifts. I mean, that's kind of like a cool pet trick, right? Bar trick. Oh god, we're going off-road? I'm not ready for this. Does it count as drifting if it's off-road? You're not drifting, you're rallying. Need my co-pilot. Someone call out the notes in the chat. Got carried away and stayed way too high gear there. I don't know. I like look over, I'm like, damn, how did I get to 5th? How am I in 5th already? Ah, damn. Very long left, maybe. 5 right over crest. Oh. Oh, man. Japanese rally master opens the vertical loop. If I had someone in my car that was saying that stuff, I'd be like, what are you talking about? What is this alien language that you're speaking? Oh, damn it. I keep shifting in the wrong direction. That's not supposed to be a problem. I have a sequential. Barrel of tires. Oh, I got it. That's extra points, right? Well, at least she's happy. I think I figured out why I keep finding myself in like 5th. Which also, to do this drift, it almost like kind of doesn't make sense. Because rally racing, you're not supposed to do it all drifting. There's gonna be parts where you have to do it straight, but here it's like... And obviously, same thing with the highway. You don't drift the highway, like, constantly. Just sometimes. Damn. Well, that one I deserved. Yeah, I just gotta get one more, like, nice long combo. Oh, I don't know what I'm gonna do now. I'm on the wrong side. No, whatever. It just means I lost the road to drift on, but whatever. It's like, look, I'm from America. I'm not gonna be able to know how to drive on the correct side of the road when I'm in Japan. Oh, I was so close. Oh my god! They scrutinize you! You have to get 50,000. That's insane. Oh, that's insane. Well, I'll have to do that one more time, at least. Oh, that's insane. I thought at least I was pretty sure last time you didn't have to max it out, but damn. Well, we'll do it again soon. But yeah, in a rally, rally is about speed, so you only really drift for specific turns. But I noticed that I need to get up again and take another break. I noticed that with my what is it? Right, my tendency to find myself in fifth gear, I think the car loses grip a lot, so I hear the tack bouncing, and then all of a sudden I shift up, and next thing I know I'm third, I'm fourth, and I'm in fifth. So it's probably because now we're off road. Just getting the bonus home, the bus home. Date's ruined. You missed 2K points. No, she broke up with me. Oh man. If only I could do another 200 point combo or 2K point combo. Holy crap. Yeah, this is like, I definitely recommend playing this game to controller unless you really want the challenge. Because right now I am paying for playing this game with the wheel. But it's so worth it to me though. Oops. Accidentally hit my camera, that's fine. Oh, no, that's gonna cost big time. It's just funny because sometimes you can totally bounce off the wall. I'm gonna restart it. I messed up the camera, I messed up the combo. Sometimes you can bounce off the wall and you're still safe. All right. Yeah, this game isn't realistic. There's no way that your date would be this patient to wait till you come back a second or third time. It's okay, we'll get it this time. We'll get it this time. Where did they get their girlfriend physics for this game? Jeez. Oh my god, no. Alright. Fifth tries a charm. It is fun though. I like the challenge of it. I think that's more so what I'm kind of focused on with playing this in wheel style versus controller style. It's not just about like finishing the game or objectives, or like getting every objective, getting through the whole campaign. It's also just like, I don't mind doing this for like 20 minutes, maybe like an hour. See if I could get it. I want to challenge myself. Now the real challenge is going to be coming back to like Assetto Corsa after this. I feel like almost what you could do is just do some stupid, like, 40,000 drift combo in the very beginning. You have so much time. And then just spend the rest of the race having fun, like with the rally section. Okay, we'll leave it at 15,000, 20,000. Whew. Tried to save it with the clutch there, it didn't really work. What am I at? 30k. 30k is good. That's like 1k per percent. Top right corner, if you look, that's the percentage that were completed with this race. Oh no, we're gonna start the rally section. When in doubt, flat out. It's okay. We'll take that. We'll eat that. It's have a pretty good buffer, but I gotta do good in this challenging section. Also, who the hell would take an 8.6 through? Who the hell would take an 8.6 through a forest rally run? That is a car that will sell today for like near $50,000 in the States. You're gonna absolutely destroy it out here. Not to mention just getting it dirty. I don't always go to the beach, but before I do, I'll make sure to get a bunch of mud, dust, and rocks all over my car. I think that wall is what messed me up last time. Ah, oh, damn. All right. I got too carried away. About to freaking take a Mitsubishi Lancer Evo through Mordor. Make this a lot quicker. Please don't hit the tree. Please don't hit the tree. All right, we're close. I think I could do it this time. Whew. Yeah, I will say I have been meaning to play some dirt rally, so I'm glad the game recognized that about me and gave me an opportunity to do some rally racing. Because dirt was actually my first, I think that was my first race wheel experience. That and Wreckfest, which should explain a lot. It's hard to lose control. It's hard to keep control with the 8.6 for me. After like the third or fourth switchback, it feels like the car starts to get very chaotic. Well, it doesn't matter now. Oh, I thought that was the failed sound effect. Damn. Well, that was fun. That was fun, but I'll say that if that took more than like the 4 or 5 tries that it took, it probably would have started to get a little bit frustrating. But we did it. We did it, Patrick. Let's go. Manga time? Ooh. Should do this a lot more. I should do this every day. Then it wouldn't feel like I'm coughing up a lung. New main mission. Wonder if it's actually behind me. Yeah, it's probably in the parking lot. Ooh. Did you know if your gear is too low while drifting, your car will drive with max torque, but your speed will be too low to maintain the skid while negotiating a turn? Good to know. Again, many things to keep in mind. There's so many different variables to keep in mind while playing this, while trying to do drifts and stuff. It's very difficult. Spot and drift. Objectives: get more points than any of your opponents. Hey, wait a minute. This is backwards. Might be that thing again where I'm too low. Whoops. That was my bad. Damn, I'm getting smoked here. See, the computer has, like, no problem doing these effortless, perfect snaking drifts. Maybe I'm going a little too fast. I have no idea. So it doesn't really matter if I finished first. The only thing that matters here is to outpoint them, outdrift. Oh god, I'm so low in the points. I guess I have to do this whole thing like sideways. Oh man. This one's gonna be even harder than the last one. I can't even touch him. Gonna take it slow. Gonna just let him pull away. Doesn't really matter. Focusing on getting in first is pointless because you don't need to. But it's also gonna distract me from trying to get more points. Maybe I should get a... I forgot what that girl's name is, but the one that runs the protagonist's, like, social media marketing team. She's one of the friends. We should get that Honda Beat. You could run this thing perfectly perpendicular to the walls with the Honda Beat. Ah, damn. Well, let me at least see how long... Oh, this is... already half over. I think in a way though, the fact that this is short probably helps you. Because the longer it is, the longer the AI is gonna get. Like, is just gonna hit the jackpot with drift points. So, it's probably better that it's short. But yeah, I think the best way to do this is to just do one continuous drift. It's just so hard. It's so super hard. We may just have to pull the controller out for this one. No one said I had to play nice. I love that there's a plane in this too in the background, by the way. Ah, damn it. For what it's worth, though, if you can somehow, like, if you could somehow... Oh, he was about to T-bone me. If you could somehow, like, speed all the way to the end and maybe have, like, half a whole track on the computer player, somehow make your points back, too, you technically have more opportunity to make points. It'll be longer before the computer player gets, like, really high up in points. But that's just an idea. Ooh. Like I said, it's so hard to just not mess up all this junk. God, if I could just keep that the way it is the whole time, I would have no problem on controller. Like, I want to know what the difference maker is to doing stuff like that. Like, what do I need to do to just keep that kind of, like, consistent, nice drift? Not have the car push in the other direction, too. That cone helped me. That barrel, I mean. Yeah, we still got a bit of wide road before it gets narrow again. Too much. Alright, 1 second. I want to see how far this track goes. Like what else there is here. So there's this, which is good because it's nice and wide. Pretty much all the way... Alright, I know where this is coming to. I hate this part so much. Yeah. That part sucks. Like, how do you drift down this, except if you're doing the entire thing and you're practically perpendicular to the barrier? Yeah, and there's the finish. Okay, so at least I know where the whole deal is on this one. Oh man, it's like the game thinks you release the D-pad when you're in a position from steering. Yeah, but very likely. That could be why it's recentering a lot on me. I mean, I still find it weird that when you go to put in your input for steering, it's kind of like you do it for left and for right. It should be one thing for steering. It's okay to hit the wall. Hitting the wall is part of the process. Jeez. Oh, come on, that was nice. I should not be getting multiplayer taken off for that. That was beautiful. The Drift King couldn't do it better himself on that one. I just realized there's no way I'm gonna make it. I have half the points. You know, you know how many points he got to? Yeah, a lot. Oh. Well, I think we might need to change it back to the controller now. I don't think I could do this one. I'm thinking about the Sylvia, but I don't have as much... Like, I don't have as much control over the Sylvia as I do over the 8.6. So it's just like... It's kind of like before with the race where we had to do a little bit of rallying. It comes down to, like, how long can I keep a really nice combo for? And just here, it's like, because I'm versing an AI, like, I'm not going to do it better than them. I could also try to, like, cheese and just try to get a bunch of high-speed drifts. That gives you a bonus, like, 500 points. What? 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 My handbrake. Oh no, my handbrake wasn't working. Fuck. It's okay, I still have more points. I just have to finish in time now. Just based off of where they were at, the AI is definitely gonna get like 23,000 points. Yes! Oh my god, I did it. That beautiful combo in the beginning just did it for me. Oh, I can't believe it. Yeah, I got 27k last time I finished. Yeah. So when I got to the halfway point and I'm like already at 16, even though I spun out and I hit the wall, I still got the 16k. And I thought, I think I could still make this work. Whew. You said you slam on the accelerator. Could that be part of the reason you spin out sometimes? I don't fully guess the Sylvia either. Yeah, I usually slam the accelerator and, excuse me, I'm kind of like holding it. And sometimes it'll sustain it really nice. But there's like a time, it's almost like there's a time limit on it. And then it'll just eventually go in the opposite direction. I do try to modulate the throttle a little bit, but I haven't had too much success with that. Yes, let's go. We did it. Oh, man. There's more work, it's exhausting, and you don't look as good doing it, but man, like, doing this with the wheel is so much more satisfying. I feel like I actually accomplished something. That's about it. That's about the size of it. Oh, man. Yo, I want an encore. No, I'm kidding. I don't want to do that again. Let's see where the next mission is at. Somewhere around here is the Gundam, by the way. One of these landmarks. Or it's... No, it's down here. At the docks. Yep, right here. It's fun. And with the controller, I was doing these cool donuts around the Gundam. I don't think I could do that with this. You know, I've always I've always been curious about what it feels like to just go full blast in a car and then just pump the handbrake and hold it so you do a 180. I wonder what that feels like. It'll probably make me want to puke. We should ask Paul. I'm sure Paul knows. Actually, also if Hans is still here, he probably knows too. Me and my friend Hans, we won a contest a while back for Gran Turismo themed contest. At the very, very beginning of our YouTube channel, we entered it, and his video won. And they basically offered us a trip for to do all this like cool stuff. And on the trip, you get to experience like a Porsche drive-along experience in a racetrack at Georgia. So, it sounds really cool. And again, I'm sure he kind of knows what it feels like now, at least as a passenger. I'm sure it feels a lot cooler if you're the one that's grabbing the handbrake. Oh, crap. Okay, we can avoid this now. Oh, sushi house. Special delivery. I have to be a delivery boy? Leela. Man. What do we got here? Are they gonna make me use the what is it? The Laurel? Is that what this one's gonna be? It's a sushi mission. Yep. Deliver sushi in the best style possible. Deliver sushi in less than 210 seconds. There goes the soy sauce packets. The little cups you get soy sauce with. I really don't feel like redoing this, so I'm just gonna kind of hold it, but yeah. About 4 minutes left. I stopped goofing off. Well, could we have just gone down straight and then left? Yeah, that makes more sense to me. I'm gonna go my way on this one. My sushi's getting cold. It's also probably how my Uber Eats gets delivered sometimes. Oh man, dude, think about... I hate thinking about how, like, packages get delivered. Man, I've seen so much shit where, like, the package... When people deliver packages, they just, like, chuck it. And then what's even worse than that is I'm like, okay, so I could be, like, secondhand shocked by, like, the way that the package is... Oh my god, that was already so much damage. I could be, like, secondhand shocked by how badly the package is treated when it gets to your place. But then in the comments, people that work for, like, Amazon, they're like, yeah, it gets treated way worse at the warehouse. Like, 1,000 times worse. I'm like, oh my god. That's crazy. They gotta bring those delivery drones, like, worldwide. Except that that's gonna be even worse, I'm sure. There seems to be a problem with your delivery. The drone dropped it in the ocean, so I hope you know how to swim. Yeah, no refunds, buddy. Oh my god, that was so much damage. Hold on, I can't. Dude, I've told you about this. In the late 80s to early 90s, pizza drivers are basically a separate class of vehicle. People gave them extra room, cops didn't bother them as much, and they went fast. What is this magical 80s, late 80s to early 90s that you're talking about? Sounds like such a wild time. Were they all driving DeLoreans? Ah, damn. Alright, I'll hold it. I just wanted to do a cool counter drift. One millimeter off the guardrail, and now I'm backwards. So yeah, they're gonna tell me to go left. It's like, yeah, I want to go forward. Is it gonna out of bounds me? Interesting. The game doesn't know what to do. Oh my god, we didn't think that he would take this alternate path. What do we do now? Circuit overload. Yeah, like instead of going all the way up, just like take a left here. See, this is how you know I've actually delivered stuff in the past. Gotta look for the shortcuts. Be smart. Now the question is, which left turn do I have to take? I want a tip for being smart. You know, I kind of delivered the sushi in low grade. Not much drifting. But I kind of figured the whole deal out. If only I had a controller, I would drift the shit out of this. Worst part is I have like one of the most badass Eurobeat covers of a pop song playing, and I could totally be going for some sideways action, but instead, just not good. Not good enough. All right, here you go. Sorry it's got a footprint on it, but it was a magical time. So how the music was real. And then the .com bubble burst. You've told me about that like a couple of times. Wish this game ran as good as TXR does on Steam. What's TXR? Never heard of that one. Also, welcome on in. Well, don't mind if I do. Thanks for the offer, but I need to get back to work. Here's your order. Have a nice day. Ah, okay. So our main character is not gonna go for the sexy, almost naked lady when she offers to help him cool down his engine, but he will hop in and do a drift battle. That's funny. Tokyo Extreme Racing, a decade-old franchise that the same studio picked back up earlier this year. Oh, that's cool. Ah, I never heard of it. I'm gonna have early access this month, so I assume the price is up too. I'll have to look into that. I honestly like really enjoy this game a lot. So for now, I'm like good on racing games. I was gonna get BeamNG, if I had to be honest. Men stuff. Men doing manly things. Listening to Manowar. Viewpoint unlocked. Oh, this is much better. Still not great, but much better. And that stinky old Laurel. All right. What's happening? What are we doing? What's next? What's next? Might as well just warp there. Oh, okay, there's no warp point, so I'll just go here. The game is like, what the fuck? Where do I go? To Night Runners was supposed to have its map expanded in July for their Patreon supporters in the public demo build in August, but yeah. I mean, I'm gonna be honest, I pay for iRacing like every month. I gotta use iRacing. I never have a chance to do it anymore because it's just the way that I have my setup. Unfortunately, it takes me a while to get hey, it's a thing from the loading screen. It takes me a while to get my racing wheel set up, so I can't just leave it out the way that I would like to. So I can't do as much racing sim stuff as I want. And yes, I know I could just play with controller, but once you start doing racing, race sim on the wheel, it's just not the same to do it any other way. This is an ultimate tool. This, like all the other racing sims, it's just the ultimate toolbox to live out your race car fantasy. And I don't need anything else. But yeah, I think I'm good. I want to do BeamNG. Some part of me is like, I almost ironically want to do those like cheesy TikTok videos that people make with BeamNG. Like, I really like the idea of those experiments. It's just funny. But I definitely want to get that one next. If there's any other racing game I'm getting, it's going to have to be BeamNG. I'll look into everything else later. Also, since you mentioned that TXR is a lot older, there's also this game I've always wanted to play. Maybe you guys have heard of it. I think we talked about it. Thank you for the hydrate, Kula. It's called Racing Lagoon? Something like that? I think it was on the PS2. Yeah, Racing Lagoon is Racing Lagoon. I heard really good things about it. Oh, PS1. Okay. PS1. Lagoon. Yeah, I gotta check that out at some point. I'm sure if I play it, I mean, I'm gonna have to emulate it. There's no buying original hardware for that one. I've been trying to buy Lollipop Chainsaw and Kirby Air Ride, and whenever I see them at like a place, if I see them at a place, they're always so expensive. Like hundreds of 80 to like 120 bucks each. It's insane. So I would not expect to get Racing Lagoon original. I'm sure that game is like $900 or something. Something crazy like that. For Mountain Course thing, there's old TXR Drift 2. That's cool. Like I said before, I really liked Dirt Rally. That was kind of my introduction to racing. Well, maybe not really my introduction to racing wheels, but it was like the first one that I had available to me to play. Because I got a commercial grade, like a regular, you know, available to the public race wheel for my PS4, and then I started to play Dirt Rally, and I loved it. Yo, I've never seen this bridge before. Man, I've like barely explored this game at all. My friend started playing a game on Steam recently. I had no idea what it was. Only that he had the disc for. It turns out is a $150 game. Dude, that is why I'm like, any game I have that's rare or expensive or whatever, I'm putting that stuff in, I'm putting that stuff in like a plastic case just to keep it in good condition. It'd be such a shame. I have CVS2. I have like old Yeast games and stuff. I gotta get cases for all of it. It's time to face Honey Badger. I'm worried that this one might be... Oh, it's a drag. Okay, so drag, I'm not really ready with this car. We could try, unless they'll give me a different one, but yeah. If you like that and has a huge car roster. I have a few games like that myself. Yeah. Yeah, I got like bit by the collection bug recently, so I got a couple of different things. But yeah, put your rare games into a case. Don't let it just sit there. He's streaming and like, yeah, I'm just gonna play this. Play this store. No, don't take it out of its original hardware packaging. One of mine I got that turned out rare. I got in clearance from PlayAsia for $20 back in the day. That's cool. That's really dope. When you could get like a deal like that. Oh, man, I love PlayAsia, but for reasons I can't order from them anymore. Okay, so I've never done drag racing with the... I've never done drag racing on the wheel was what I was gonna say. Sweet. Is this like in Grand Theft Auto when you unlock the next area? Oh no! Guy making fun of me. I wonder if I could do it if I could heat up my tires. Probably not. Let's try it again. Do you typically drive from the interior normally or what? So I have I kind of have a thing where since I started doing like racing sim stuff, I mostly do inside camera. But for this game, I made an exception and I'm doing pretty much the whole thing third person camera. Just because I want to like see if I'm about to hit something, you know, when I'm drifting. I think here like makes more sense. More like Need for Speed Underground. Shift with the green blip. Keep on the green. Even the burnout, look where it's at. Focus on the green. Okay, let me try again. Let me try that again. I get bitten by the collector's bug in every game I play. It's a bad habit. It really is. It really is. I have like a card habit now. I'm getting stuff signed. I love getting like voice actors to sign games. I guess technically it devalues it because they're signing the cover, but also then it's increasing the value because it's signed, so... Oh, I'm not getting the full experience here. I'm not getting the full experience here. Whoops. Oh, my wheel was sideways. There's supposed to be traffic for this. I turned traffic off to just to give myself less of a headache. But for this mission, let me turn traffic back on. Yeah. Alright. Sorry about that. Let me restart one more time. Yeah, I like to get them... I like to get the voice actors to sign the cover. I'm working on getting Persona 3 Portable for the Switch signed by basically like all the English voice actors that I like. That I can like see, I mean. I think I have 5 so far, or 4. And I'm gonna get at least 2 more this year. Hopefully more soon too. There is no traffic for this one. Oh, that's weird. Oh, perfect. I did it. It said, watch out for traffic as like one of the bonus objectives. Man, I really wasted the perfect tire heating. Let me try one more time. In the menu, like before you start the race, it said like, I guess finish first or whatever, and then the next objective it said, watch out for traffic. So that's odd. Whatever. I think it would have been cool with traffic. A little bit messed up, but yeah. See right there, watch out for traffic. Wow, I actually got it. Yeah, I'm not gonna win. Oh, I'm gonna win. I'm gonna win. We did it. We did it. We finished the 3rd chapter on wheel. I did not have to, like, cave and try to do controller for some missions because it was easier for me. But yeah. It would also be cool if that souped-up charger wasn't sandbagging. Yeah, I guess that was pretty easy after all. Barely. All right. Let's see the next chapter. Let me see the next chapter. Did they say that they were going to add more story to this? Like post-launch? Oh, cool. We get color. Sweet. Ah, so that's the bridge. So this is not a new area. More reputation. The loading times on this deck feel too long. Actually, they're long for you too. Yeah, no, yeah, I would say the loading times are a little bit on the long side. I think my problem is that they're frequent, and also they turn the music off. But I'm not playing this on a Steam Deck, so it's honestly just kind of... It's honestly something that I've just gotten used to. I wish that, like, in Sleeping Dogs, they had this little, like, you could get points for dodging in and out of traffic or driving the wrong way. Bam. Where are we at? All right. We're going to do the first mission of Chapter 4. I'll do 2 more missions. Well, I say that now, but maybe... Maybe it will, maybe it will take longer than I'm thinking. But I'll just do that. See what we got. I don't actually know how many chapters there are in total. I think 5? Feel free to correct me if I'm wrong. Yo, why would you leave your bike on the side of the highway? But yeah, the visuals in this game are, like, insane. I really feel the entire night of streaming, I have not felt bored by what I've been seeing because all these areas just look so, like, I don't know, they just look really unique from each other. They all look very, well, distinct. And I appreciate that. And maybe it was because I didn't play this game for a while, but definitely last time I felt like I've been going to a bunch of places that I've actually not yet visited in this game before. It would be really cool if this team can get the funding to do like a sequel too, and they can make it even bigger, like the map even bigger. That'll be nuts. Oh man, but yo, thank God for the AE86 in this game, which actually isn't technically an AE86. It's a great value AE86 because they didn't get Toyota for this game. But thank God for this car, the one I'm driving right now, because if it wasn't for that, I don't think I'd be doing so good with a lot of these missions. I just feel so like I can make up for the fact that it's slower, and because I feel a little more in control with drifting than anything else. You get money in TXR for near misses. Yeah. Yeah, it's Sleeping Dogs, too. Do I buy a $600 hard drive mostly because I'm feeling agitated? Yes. Yes. The answer is always... Spending money is always the answer. We have to pause our date for a bit. Can you give me a ride? Oh, man. Licensing, yo. I just like Mitsubishi having a legally distinct name. Yeah. Yeah. I will eventually get the Evo, though. Or the not Evo. The Diet Evo. Patience pays off. Street drift. Impress Ari with your drifting skills. Alright. Another one of these. As long as they don't send me into the forest again, I think I should be fine. Oh, damn, it's misty. Woo! Oh no! Oh yeah, I gotta turn the traffic off. Oh jeez. Yeah, let me do myself a favor and turn the traffic off. I know it looks weird, it's like Ghost Town, but I can't deal with traffic right now. That's gonna be my one, that's gonna be my, like, one thing that I do so that I can actually make this work. Ooh, here's a good challenge. I should try doing everything with no handbrake. Not now, because I want to pass. But eventually I should do some kind of, like, self-test to see if I could do, like, a whole one of these missions with no handbrake whatsoever. Which, I'll be honest, I'm kind of doing that right now, but... Oh, that hurts. 17? I think we could still do it. We'll see. If not, more practice. Have you had any tough or fun, challenging, tight races or anything, or mostly been just drifting around? I mean, before you got here, I felt like the race versus the C10 was kind of like that. You know, but yeah, there's been some good races. It's mostly been a lot of solo drifting. Maybe it's just because of the earlier chapters, but I really like that first mission where you face the guy in the Scorpion car. That mission was really fun. You're doing like a toge, it's night. You know, he's like the big antagonist of chapter 1. Oh yeah, we could definitely still pull it off. She wants this date to get electric. She wants to see some drifting. Should I switch to 4 going up? Up this hill? This hill is crazy. Ah, damn, my music stopped. Still counts. Yeah, I definitely recommend if you guys are, for those watching. Whoops, I meant to go to 2. I definitely recommend for everyone watching to just put on like their own music if you want in the background. I turn it off because of copyright, but that doesn't stop you from just opening up YouTube or something and put on a cool mix. Whoa! So I didn't actually mean to shift up to 4. I wonder why that happened. Could it have been the motion, the like vibration that did that? Alright, well now I gotta make up for time. So we might as well switch to race mode. That was actually a lot better than most of the drifting I've done today. That specific one I meant at that moment. Sorry guys, chat is going crazy. I'm gonna try to finish this race and I'll catch up with what you guys are saying. But I gotta get to the finish line because I gotta turn my music back on. Ooh, must lick my nose off with that. No handbrake, clutch driving is also the thing. All right, right? I'm telling you, I gotta try it. All right, YouTube is telling me to go to sleep. Oh man. Oh nice. I'll have to check that out on VOD because it's those Type 1. The one initial D-like experience I'm personally chasing with a game like this. Yeah, I think that's kind of fair to say. And maybe there's not like as much of it as there could be, but they are adding content post-launch. Like when I first played this, it didn't have the missions where you could gamble and race for some like additional points, you know. They're even talking about putting multiplayer in this, if I'm not mistaken. So I would definitely check it out. JDM's own soundtrack. Yeah, it's really good. I just can't have it on in the game while I'm streaming. I used to get my exercise playing Rock Band drums. Your arms are gonna be sore tomorrow. Nah, I'll be fine. I think if anything, it's my back that's gonna hurt. My back and my shoulders. I had a friend that was he was a physician, and he said that like baseball is really bad for your elbows. And I'm like, really? Sometimes it's like the part of the body that you don't think it's gonna affect the most. It affects the most. And Roadmap is displayed every time you open the game. They're now in phase 2. Yeah. Yep. They completed phase 1. They're moving on to phase 2. Still remember what they said there. Sounds like they're gonna get into it. Uh-oh, he's gonna get bamboozled, isn't he? Wait, what the fuck? I don't understand. What is that? I keep forgetting she has blue hair. It's only like when you're doing the impress missions. Yeah. That's funny. Censored, huh? Romantic display. Oh, okay. Yeah, I read that already. Okay, like I promised, one more mission. I can actually just warp there. But there's no need because we're really close. Oh, man. Well, this has been really fun. Like, a lot. The story is picking up. I'll say. I like making the car flip in really funny ways. Very funny ways. Not for supporter pack players, apparently. Since they get a standalone manga. Oh! I didn't know there was a standalone manga. Yeah, I guess I have the regular version of the game. That's really cool. You can go back and look at the cutscenes individually. In fact, I was kind of hoping to do that on the one of the times before I start streaming this, so I'm just kind of up to speed with the story. But if I'm doing this on the wheel, I'm like kind of distracted to really pay that much attention to the story. Not that it's bad. That's not what I'm saying. But yeah, like I'm just thinking about all my inputs, everything. It's crazy. But I like the story. Again, I think if like the team could go back and make this into a sequel, obviously that would mean that they did well with this game. And if they have more funding for a sequel, they could do like, I mean, they could do like voice acting too, and you know, more like more options to present the story. I think there's like so much potential in what they made right here. That's kind of why I've like gone a little crazy head over heels with this game. Also because I'm an Initial D fan, so what can I say? Initial D fan, Need for Speed Underground fan, because that's what this totally reminds me of, like gameplay-wise with the sandbox and stuff. It's just nice. Whoops. My bad. I did a full review, not to plug. I know we plug a lot on this channel. I did a full review of this on our me and my friend's YouTube channel. That's exclamation mark TSG. If anyone is interested, feel free to go check us out. We have a bunch of anime and YC content coming out, play NYC content at this moment. But yeah, when I did my full review, one of the things that I mentioned in there, and it's something that kind of stood out to me. I completely lost my train of thought. Jesus Christ. Well, it'll probably come back to me at some point. I got too focused on the plug. Oh, right. I was just gonna say that while obviously thematically this is very familiar to Initial D, and it feels very Initial D, or at least racing anime, because, or manga, because there's manga pages in it and stuff. And it reminds me of Need for Speed Underground because it's a sandbox racing game. I also was curious if this is sort of like Midnight Club, because I've never played those. There was those Midnight Club games by Rockstar for the PS2, and I don't know if those also work like a sandbox or if you're just doing like race to race. But it could be kind of like that. Wow, that was actually a really nice take on that hairpin. Who said I can't do nice things when I'm distracted? Who said I only mess up when I'm talking a mile a minute on stream? Wait, something's not right here. Why did it take me here? Oh, that's odd. I guess I hit the wrong marker and I didn't realize that. Okay. Sorry about that. I'll just hop on over to the garage then. Midnight Club is heavily urban focused and there is no soft blocks for turns. So if you find a shortcut or go the way around, all they ask is to hit the checkpoints. Though that one, even if you emulate on the PS2, they are tutorials of getting MC3 at crazy good resolution rendering. Okay. But is it like a sandbox? Is it like this where you have a open map and you go from like point to point? Or do you just do race, next race, next race, next race? I should know this. I should definitely like have already played them by this point. But I didn't have a PS2. And I don't think they made Midnight Club for the GameCube, which is what I had. So this is a main event. It is drift, so we could keep the car we have now. Sorry. No more joking around. During this drifting event, you have to face Ayumi. I guess that's the sushi lady that we delivered sushi to. It's not only a matter of pride. She's the vice champion, so this might be the turning point of your career. Good reward. Trek length, 6.62 miles. One opponent. Clear weather. And as always, they're going to tell us more objective and markers later. It is a sandbox. Okay. Yeah, I kind of thought it was a sandbox too. I always thought it was like an alternative to Need for Speed Underground 2, but like still similar in how the game plays. Yeah. Get more drift points than Ayumi during the battle. Okay, so it doesn't really matter about speed. Who finishes first? It's purely about... Oh, but you got to keep your distance and not pass. Caught me off guard. Caught me off guard because she was going so slow in the beginning. Alright, this is the next challenge. Let's do this. I may need the Sylvia for this one. Switch to drift style. The humble 8.6 is not really going to be able to keep up. Yeah, that's gonna be tough. My gear ratio was so acceleration focused that I kept passing her when I did it with an RX-7. Yeah. Yeah, they definitely emphasize like the need to go back and make sure that you're properly set up. Whoops. I think I could do this. I think I could do this. I got half on the second, my first full attempt, the second attempt. The problem is that she starts out really slow. And the problem is that, like all the other AI, they can do perfect trips and I just can't. Shoutouts to the animal sounds that they put whenever you're near trees. You hear like a bear and stuff and monkeys. Much better that time. Much closer that time, but not necessarily like I was gonna win that one. Alright, give me a second. I'm just gonna readjust here. Let my arms rest for a second. Man. I did a lot better than I thought I would. I think I might actually be able to finish this game and then some. So I don't know what I'm gonna do after this. All of that in the wonderful, legally distinct Ebisu. Yep. Brought to you by Ebisu. No, I really, really like the first car that you get. And it's so funny because, I mean, you know, in a game like this, you're like trying to get other cars and stuff, but because I'm not good at the other ones, and I'm so used to this one, this is like all I need. I'd never needed to buy another car. Almost out of water. Or, sorry, out of water, so. Let's see if I can get this next. Also, shoutouts to the Twitch stream for not dropping like it tends to do. I respect that. If at any point the stream did drop, though, guys could check me out on YouTube as well, because I dual stream it. So we're on there as well. All right. Attempt 3? 3 or 4? I should have shifted to 3 earlier. wasn't gonna get that. That's a shame. Yeah, when this character is actually able to do her thing, she can get to about 3,500. It's hard for me. Snap, a storm is brewing. I should probably hop off soon, so let me do like 2 more. Let's do 3 more attempts. I don't want my power to just pop off while I'm streaming. But yeah, this has been a great stream. Thank you guys for coming out. I'm sorry last stream I didn't do this with Race Wheel. I was just too tired. I didn't want to set everything up. But this has been great. This has been like a dream today, because I thought I was totally just gonna come in here and just suck and not do well, and I wasn't gonna get anywhere. And we finished at least 1 chapter. This mission aside, it's been fantastic. Ooh, too far. Alright, that one didn't count. That one didn't count. That's all right, I'm gonna throw down the gauntlet. That one did not count. Yeah, if you guys want to check us out, Two Stupid Gamers on YouTube. We got a bunch of content. I have a personal channel on YouTube as well. If you want to check out the stream, I don't know what I'm gonna do after JDM. Gonna be honest, it might not be more racing games. I tend to do a lot of indie games, JRPGs. We got some pole games too to play, so I got a lot of stuff on my plate. I just... Okay, yeah, I'm having some weird problem. I keep going for the... Oh, this is so epic. The thunder is cracking in the background. I really don't want my stream to blow up, but this is kind of like more motivation. But yeah, I'm noticing that it's probably the way my my H pattern shifter is set up, or the fact that the handbrake is right next to the shifter. If I grab the the e-brake if I grab it like too hard and pull, I think I'm actually shifting from 3rd to 4th without intending to. So, definitely a bit of a mistake there. Fuck. Yeah, we can't recover. With this one, you just gotta stick to them like glue. Alright, 2 more. 2 more good ones. 2 more, like, almost make it to the end. Shit. It's a little hard with the 8.6. When the skyline pulls away, there's just not much you could do. That car is just too fast. Nope. Now, I remember when I faced the paint girl, it was a very similar mission. It was like almost the same concept, and I found like kind of I had the same problem. She would like pull away a little bit, but this feels a lot worse. And I think it's also worse because it's shorter. I don't know. Something ain't going here for me though. Ah, damn it. That was a good drift, though. It's weird. It's almost like when I'm not paying attention to the multiplier, I can actually do a pretty decent drift. Anyway. Jeez. I think I just cheesed it. Yeah, I think I just cheesed it. I cheesed it because I knocked her out. And then I guess the AI just went straight instead of continuing to drift because they were behind you. That feels a little bit cheap. I kind of want to do it again, but I also don't want to spend forever doing this. So we're gonna let this one ride. I'm gonna pick up more JDM next Tuesday. The plan is again to get the race wheel set up. I don't want to do controller. I think today kind of was like a proof positive. I think I have what it takes to finish this game on the race wheel. Thank God. Let's see what the rest of the cutscene is before we go real quick. Interesting developments with the story. Oh, man. I also gotta do something with all this money. Might as well just go buy a bunch of other cars and soup them up. But, yeah, I think that's gonna do it. Yeah, I think that's gonna do it. I'm gonna call it here. But, yeah, thanks guys, for stopping by. I appreciate the follow, Pieman. Yeah, I'll definitely be doing JDM for at least a couple more streams. And in case you guys wanted to check out any of the stuff I mentioned, you can find our me and my friend's YouTube channel there, my socials here. And I'm going to take a look and see if there's anyone out to raid on this fantastic Thursday night. Let me take a look. Okay. Oh, cool. All right, let's throw over to Mohawk Jewels, playing some old school RuneScape. This is an 18 plus stream, just so that you're aware. Friend of the channel, and yeah, I appreciate you guys checking me out. I hope you will come on by again Tuesday, and for many more streams. I'm Mash the Stampede. Thank you for checking me out. I'll see you next time.